Welcome to the podcast. Today's podcast is a strategy on how you can list and sell expired listings at high level. So often we will make phone calls to expireds. And here's the issue. You're only going to get a hold of about 20% of the actual expireds. But we know that 70 to 80% of expired listings will relist within a given period of time. But if we're only getting a hold of 20%, the magic is in the doors. So here's a strategy that will allow you to list expired listings at a very high number. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick 5 expired listings on Monday morning. And these are 5 listings that are typically that would be in the same geographic area. So we don't want to drive from one area to the other. And we're going to look through these expireds. We're going to make sure that they're not vacant, they're not Airbnbs, they're not investments, but they're owner occupied. So there's a good chance the owner is going to be home at some point. We're going to knock 5 of these expired listings on Monday morning. So let me ask you, are you better in person or are you better over the phone? And often we'll say we're better in person and we're going to knock the doors and try to talk to 5 people. Now we know a lot of them aren't going to be home and we may could just get a hold of one. But see, on Tuesday afternoon, we're going to knock the 5 expired listings again. And we're going to knock them again on Wednesday evening. See, we've knocked these expired listings now 3 different times a day for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Now, starting on Thursday, we're going to start the whole system over again. And what we're going to do is we're going to knock the expired listings on Thursday morning. Then we're going to knock them Friday afternoon. And then we're going to knock them anytime on Saturday. So we've knocked 10 doors. And we've spent a lot of time going out to 10 doors and knocking to try to get a hold of people. But because we've knocked 3 different times a day, what percentage are we going to get a hold of? So the agents that I'm coaching are getting a hold of 60 to 70% of these expireds. So if we just use 70%, that means we're going to have 7 conversations per week that typically nobody else has talked to. See, everybody that works expireds makes phone calls and then they mail, but very few people show up to the door. So 7 per week for a month, that's 28 for 4 weeks, is 28 people we've talked to. Now, if you're going to have a conversation with 28 people and majority of these people are going to relist their property, if that's the case, are we going to set an appointment with about 70% of those? And the answer is yes. So we're going to have 19 listing appointments from this strategy. And if you list 15 of those 19, that's 180 listings a year from this simple, very simple strategy. So my suggestion is obviously we build our schedule out for production. So we're going to make our phone calls for 1 hour a day. We're going to do our lead follow-up for 1 hour a day. So if you start at 8 o'clock, you're done by 9 with prospecting. At 9 o'clock, we're going to start that lead follow-up. And then 10 o'clock, we're going to start that door knocking. And we do the door knocking on Monday morning, Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, get another 5, Thursday morning, Friday afternoon, and Saturday anytime. We repeat that every single week through 50 weeks of the year, 12 months. You'll list over 100 listings. It's a great system for working expireds. Thanks for watching. My name is Dave Thompson. This is Dave Thompson 360 Podcast.